Hey, welcome to Dr. J's Kitchen. I am not Dr. J, but I love gadgets. And so I thought I would do a review video on this Once For All mandolin slicer. Once For All was kind enough to send us this to do a review video on. It's a different configuration. If you're familiar with the age-old mandolin slicer, you have the little guard that you hold and you put that on a potato or whatever, and you slice it this way. Well, those blades are exposed and can be kind of dangerous, especially if you don't use the guard. I think Dr. J has a story about that. She almost ended up in the ER because of one of those old-fashioned mandolin slicers. So I want to show you the different kind of configuration, show you how it's configured and set up, how easy it is to clean, and then how to use it. The first thing is the main unit. It's very easy to set up. You just pull the leg out, then pull this up to take the guard off. And then the funnel goes right where the door was. Just lift that up, lock it in place. Then this is the pusher that you'll actually use to push the produce into the blades. This is the catching bin, goes underneath here. It's going to catch all those slices when you make them. It locks in right here on the stand, so that's pretty cool. You just turn this little dial and the blade housing pops up, and now you're ready to go. You put your vegetables in here and you simply push down to slice. You make the slices, they come out in the bin. And I want to show you the front view of this. You can see the blade in there. So your fingers never come near it. So pretty cool. Now, as you can see on the box here, it shows it does any kind of thickness of slices. It goes from 1 to 8 in thickness, 1 being the thinnest. And then you can also do strips. You can also do a Julienne. Very easy to use. I'm going to show you how right now. I'm going to set the blade to 1. It goes from 1 to 8, but there are 4 little steps between each one. So there's a lot of variation. We'll start at 1. I'll show you about these here in just a minute for dicing and Julienne in just a minute, but we're going to leave those as they are. So I'm going to set this on 1. That's the thinnest setting. Put the potato in. This is the little pusher. All right, so there is what you get, the thinness on setting number 1, very thin. Let's go in and set it now to, let's say 5. You can see quite a bit thicker. Maybe for potatoes au gratin or something like that. And then we'll do 8, just so I can show you the thickest setting. Yeah, much thicker, okay? So you can see that's as thick as it'll go. Okay, now I'm gonna do what they call a matchstick setting, with little thin strips. And I wanted to show you how this works. In the back, you've got 2 dials that you can rotate. So we're gonna take this one, and I'm gonna rotate that, and you can see right under here how every other additional blade comes out like claws, right? Can you see those? So those come out when you rotate that 360 degrees. All right, so I had that still on 8, so they're kind of thick, but that makes the strips. Let me change that dial setting to 4, so it's not quite as thick. And then I'm going to rotate the other dial for 360. Right, so now all those blades have come out. So that makes a thinner slice. I'll show you. So that's like Julienne, okay? So there's the settings for slicing. How to dice. I'm going to take some of these slices that I made. They're various widths, but right now I've got it set on 4. So put those in. I've got dial B turned 360 degrees. So one set of the claws is out. How easy is that? Look at that. All diced up perfectly. Now to chop, I'm going to put those slices back in. I'm going to turn both knobs 360 degrees so all the blades, the claws, all of them are out. Very simple to use, very safe. You're not going to get your fingers caught in some kind of a terrible emergency situation. Next, I'm going to show you how easy it is to clean. For cleaning, super simple. What you want to do is put this on 0, make sure it's all the way up at the top, retract what I'm calling the claws, both of them, make sure A and B are completely retracted. Then you simply squeeze these 2 tabs and this whole section comes right off. Easy to clean. Storage is very easy after you get done cleaning. This just snaps back in there. You push it down and lock it in with the twist. And then these you can put in a drawer. This folds flat. You can put that in a drawer. So pretty easy storage compared to the other type. They're a little bit bulkier, so that's cool too. Hey, I'd like to thank our friends over at Once For All again for sending this. I really think it's a cool, innovative way to slice and dice and make julienne. You really minimize the risk of injury with those really sharp blades. We're gonna leave a link for you in the description, and also there'll be a discount associated with that, and you can see all about that in the link below. Hey, if this has been helpful to you, please like and comment, and of course subscribe to get more videos like this, mostly from Dr. J, not me. Bye, y'all.